This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
7, Houston, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Caught over the middle. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, with the size of this defensive line, the quarterback's got to be able to move around in that pocket to be able to line himself up and find those throwing windows. Right now, he's trying to go over top of some of these defensive linemen, and they're just too big. They're able to knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Houston. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. I mean, Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The receiver grabs it.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass not complete. Second down after the incompletion. It's a draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. But the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop it behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Texas 14, Houston 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Steps out of bounds now after the pick. A turnover to end this 1st quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but they weave backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Let's it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. And they'll set up with PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab. He can't reach the goal line.
Zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down that time. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
A 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
He's brought down after 41 yards on it. 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Houston, 17.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And that one's picked off. What a play. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And now from the pistol formation. And the running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Houston.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Chris, we don't want to make a story when there's not one, but let's not forget, this guy threw a couple picks last week. He looked a little uncomfortable. Today, he not only looks more comfortable, he's got a nice lead.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks a tackle into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's got room to run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And this one is caught. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a 1st down at the 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw yet again. Buying time. Moving to his left. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally stop it all the way down to the 6-yard line. You know, a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Houston. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now
it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? Long enough and good. A walk-off game winner. Wow. And they jump back in front. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.